guys, Chachi Power here to do a video about my experience at Morphy's auction. If you follow Collection DX, Toybox DX, RobotJapan.com, you may have known about the Ed Sanford collection, which is being auctioned off. And if you don't know who Ed Sanford is, he's basically this guy, really cool guy that runs Robot Japan, has an incredible collection, or had an incredible collection, and he auctioned it off. You know, without getting into the whole backstory of that, you might want to just check out Robot Japan. He's got a couple of threads there going on explaining as to why he's doing it. But yeah, September 13th, it turns out I had off. Wasn't expecting to go, and somehow work told me I had off, and I was like, alright, cool, what am I going to do off on a Thursday? And bam, same day as the auction. So I went. Met up with a couple people that I know, and it was my first experience at a real live auction. And it was actually really cool. I mean, right from the start, I show up, you know, by myself. This was over in Pennsylvania. I think it's like Amish country. There's a bunch of Amish families there in the area. And I got my number so that I can place bids. And then I got myself a book. Actually, this is my number. I was 111. All right. And it's basically just like you see in the TV. They show you the lot or whatever it is that you're bidding on, and the guy just rambles, beep, 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 and you know, he yells out some numbers. Some of the numbers I couldn't even understand, but pretty much just raise your hand or your hand or whatever, and when you win, you show them the number. But anyway, moving along, I got this book. This was very vital when you're doing the auctions because you know, it's $40. But when you're doing the auctions, you want to know a little bit about the description. You know, they do have a viewing of the items in advance. You can actually see the items behind the glass display. But you'll see this book. It's just beautiful. It's got all the robots he's selling. It's mostly all robots. And then they're each numbered by the lot. And when you look at the description, it tells you a little bit about it, whether it's missing anything or if it's sealed, stuff like that. And it's just pages. I mean, I wish I can, you know, as a matter of fact, what I do recommend is going to Morphy's auctions, and you'll notice there's other stuff too. But go to morphysauction.com and order the book if you can. I mean, it's a lot of money, but if you're into these types of robots, it's really cool to just have this documented in book form. I mean, it's just one right after the other of very highly collectible stuff. So, which I'm going to show you at the end of the video. Some of the stuff was already gone. I didn't get to film it. Forgot my camera. My phone ran out of battery, so I wasn't able to capture all the stuff that was there before it was sold off. But I got most of it because it hasn't been shipped out yet, and most of the people weren't there to take it home. But the first thing I bid on was this guy. The Blockhead. Been looking for this. I love these figures by Takara. I did a review on this, so make sure you hold out for that and check it out another day. But it's this robot here. It's like a real robot. The guy, I think two guys actually sit in here, and it's an armored mech. And this one actually comes with clear armor, which you can see the inside. And you know, I'm not going to spoil the review, but it's got die casts and it's got pistons, and it's just ridiculous. So this was the first thing I bid on. The estimated, I think, was between $200 and $400. I don't remember offhand. I think I was the only bidder at $100, and I won it. I was very surprised. A lot of people, you know, gave me the thumbs up that I got a good deal. I know it may sound like a lot if you're not used to spending that amount of money, but I've been looking for this, and it's always been out of my reach. Finally got it. And the second one I bid on, and I must add that it felt good to win. When the guy points and he's like, "You got it, it's yours," I'm like, yes! And this is actually without me taking into consideration the, what do you call it, premium that they add, which is 20%. So you always have to adjust for 20% on top of what you're bidding. You know, I'm not going to go through all the prices. I don't think it's anybody's business exactly how much I paid, but you can probably find out if you log into Morphy's and find out the prices. But without getting into prices and stuff like that, the second one I won was this guy. We still got the lot number on there, but let me move this. I will be doing a review on this also. This is Tonga. It's an Italian die cast. I'm not sure where it's made. Doesn't really say anything anywhere, but it does have Italian words. And this was a pretty much unloved lot. No one bid on it, and it was a really, really, really low starting bid. I'm not gonna say really low, but it was, you know, it was worth it, I think. And so I bid on it because it's an interesting bootleg, or whatever you want to call it. It's not an official anything, but it's the Voltus 5 robot with Daltanius weapons. It's die cast. It's nice. Make sure you check out the review for that. So that's the second piece of robot die cast I got. And the third one, which might be a bit controversial to some of my viewers, depending on your race or whatever, but really it's not meant to be controversial at all. This is a Robot Gaki. Again, no bids on this guy. I bid on it very, very low. It's almost completely die cast except for the fist and the head. But I don't know if you can see it, but there's he's got swastika titties. That's what I call them, swastikas, or whatever. I just made that word up, obviously. But he's got titty swastikas, and make sure you check out the review because these titties do something that will blow your mind. And aside from that, he's got a rocket punch. Just one arm does rocket punch. And, you know, I felt bad. No one was bidding on him. The auctioneer was about to just pass on it, and then I raised my hand. I was like, what the hell? Give it a home. You know, otherwise it's just going to go back to Ed, or he's just going to give it away or something. I just wanted this guy, and I got him. So make sure you check the review out for that guy. So the fourth item was actually, like, again, I raised my hand because no one was bidding on it, and I didn't realize that it was a Toy Fair exclusive, or I knew it was a Toy Fair exclusive. I just didn't understand the rarity of it or whatever. But I got the red shoulder scope dog. So it's another armored mech with the guy that goes inside. This doesn't actually come with a pilot. It's just a robot. I don't know if I'm going to do a full review. There's already a review on Collection DX on it. But I might just do like a quick, you know, turntable spin on the guy because it's just totally awesome. Now, according to Collection DX, there's only 12 of these made for Toy Fair. But the description in the Morphy's book say there's about 60 or less. So I don't know which one's right. But it's a Toy Fair exclusive. Difference between this and the other red shoulder, if you guys follow these robots, is this one has the left shoulder red, and it's like a not glossy, it's semi-glossy red finish on the shoulder that's painted over the green plastic, if I'm not mistaken. I think the newer ones are shinier, and they almost look like a metallic red from the pictures on the other shoulder. So I think that's how you can tell a difference. So it's an exclusive, and it's also documented in the book and everything like that. Should I ever decide to get rid of this, and some of you are doubting that I'm telling the truth, so documenting it right here. But I don't think I'm going to get rid of it, by the way. And the other lot that I had bid on, it was lot number 151, which according to this is a lot of two, called Rainbow Man and Leopard and Super Warrior. Now the Leopard and Super Warrior is actually a bootleg that's a mix of Battle Fever and Leopardin. I think that's the Spider-Man robot. But I wasn't really reading the description because they had the picture up when they were doing the auction. If you look here, where is it? Right here, you'll see it's got a Zabungle Walker Gallier, and then it's got the Rainbow Man figure, which it does state there, and then the Super Warrior. So I bid on it thinking that the Gallier was in there. I won the bid, and to my surprise it wasn't part of the lot, so understandably they were able to erase that from my bidding, since that's really one of the only reasons I wanted it was because of the Gallier. But it turns out it's actually a pretty cool bootleg, so I'm going to try and see if I can still get a hold of that somehow. And then, oh, even before that, I mean, I was bidding on a lot of stuff. I didn't even tell you guys what I was bidding on. But one of the ones that I really went high on was the AFA cased Matchbox Voltron 3, the Lion Force. I just had my hand raised until I started seeing or hearing numbers that were beyond my reach. And actually, it would be in my reach had I been able to plan for the auction, or had I realized that they give you 2 weeks to pay. So, not knowing that kind of, made me back off, but I'm telling you, and wait till the end of the video, it's one of the sweetest boxed Lion Force Voltrons ever. I'm trying to find it here. I can't really find it for you guys quick, but you'll see it in the video. And aside from me bidding and all that stuff, some of these prices went insane. I might do a follow-up video to show you some of the prices that these Diaclones went for, like the Marlboro Wheeljack, the AFA cased Jetfire, the Powered Convoy, ridiculous amounts of money, and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, the Voltron 3, that's really what I wanted, and I didn't have the wallet to outbid some of these people. And the other one that I kind of put up a fight for was the DX Daitarn set. Which you guys know I'm a fan of Daitarn, and I have a lot of Taiwanese ones, but I wanted the official DX one. It wasn't the white-legged one, in case you follow the Daitarn. It was the regular die-cast leg, but I wanted it. And I went up, I'm not going to say really high, but, comfortably high with what I can afford at the moment. And I got outbid, but I was outbid by a friend, so it's no big deal. And speaking of friends, a lot of these biddings, a lot of the bids were left alone because if you knew somebody that wanted that robot, you didn't bid on it because you want your friend to win it. Everybody was really cool with that. People would lean over and say, "Are you guys, anybody taking this?" And people would say no, and you're like, "All right, I'm going to go for it." So I pretty much said that I was going to go because I missed out on the Daitarn DX. I was going to go for this Daitarn set here, the push Daitarn, and the little ST Daitarn there. And starting bid opened, got outbid, I kept going, then I finally won it. And I was actually really happy. But towards the end, I realized, yeah, you do spend more than you think you spend. Because you do have to pay that premium and then the tax. Luckily, there's a 2% discount if you pay cash. Which I did. Drove all the way to Pennsylvania, checked out some Amish people, picked up my stuff. Although with all the driving, I spent about $70 in gas when I could have just paid for it there with the check and not have to do the whole drive up. But anyway, after the whole auction, which was an excellent experience by the way, Ed came out and to thank us and everything. He had like a little, what do you call it, a little cart full of stuff that didn't sell that he wanted to give out. And I grabbed a little Robocon robot for my wife, which I'll probably do a review on. And I also grabbed this because, it was a bittersweet loss with the Daitarn DX, but I did walk out with a Daitarn animated cell. It's got the actual animated cell, color cell here, and then it's got the line art there with all the little instructions the Japanese people write on there so that their painters will paint it the right way and stuff like that. So it was excellent. But without further ado, here is the video showing the robots. Now again, a lot of the good ones are still in the video, but a lot of them were also taken away right after the auction. Whoever had cash or check, credit cards, whatever, at the moment we're able to take the stuff immediately home. So some parts of the cases are going to be empty, but a lot of the really cool stuff, like a lot of the Diaclones that went through the roof, are there. So if you're a Transformers fan, definitely check it out because there's a lot of AFA box stuff. Just check it out. I even tried to film the numbers so you can just see how excellent the conditions were. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please leave a comment. Check out robotjapan.com. Read up on the whole story. There's like stuff he's not going to mention that I had a chance to talk to him about, and it's just an amazing thing that what he went through, and coming to sell it all and everything is just crazy. But Most of us get to a point in our life where we have to do that. But yeah, also check out collectiondx.com. Just check it out because I'm on there, and friends on there, and Josh and everybody, cool people. But yeah, again, without further ado, here's the video. Hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them at the end. And definitely check out morphysauction.com if you want to see what the prices ended at, or if you want to order one of these books. A lot of it is non-robot related stuff, but the robot section here is awesome. So